Shalom, shalom, which means peace, right? And first and foremost, I'd like to begin. I would like to begin this lesson first and foremost by giving all the praises, all the honor, and all the glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, our Lord, who died on the cross. This is a fact. Though some might try to disprove, but they can't disprove. They can't. Our Lord and Savior, Yahawashi, Hamashiach. Alright? And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, peace, blessings, and salutation, as always, goes to the elect. Alright? Which are scattered across the four corners of the globe. Alright? Four corners don't mean that the world flat either. Four corners mean north, south, east, and west. And you have Israelites literally in the north, south, east, and west in this world. And who is pushing this world? Got jakes all over the world pushing. You know how much jakes pushing the world? So much of them without camera, but they have. And I'm saying that because when I came in the truth years ago, we used to do well. We doing the work right through without camera all the time. You know, and it's only recently we started getting. So if it's happening with we, it will happen with others. So you got jigs all over, you know, and they're doing this work, and some of them without camera, and they're doing the work. Their work is being recorded by the angels, by Yahweh, Yahawashi. So you got this word going out there, and this is the symbol of the end, alright? Because when Yahawashi made the statement that the word shall be preached in all the world, and then shall the end come, he wasn't speaking of, come on, Christianity. It was Christianity, bro. Christianity outside. So much of centuries. If we were speaking about Christianity would have, the world would have end, but we reached the end. Alright? This is Matthew 24 and verse 14. It says, and this gospel, which is the gospel that we have. The word gospel comes from the Greek word euangelion. Euangelion. A reward for good tidings, the glad tidings of the kingdom. Good tidings, just good tidings. Yeah. I kind of scratch him already. So good tidings, the glad tidings of the kingdom of the Most High, soon to be set up, and subsequently also of Yahawashi, the Messiah, the founder of this kingdom. Alright, you know, he's so going to give his whole the glad tidings of salvation through Yahawashi, the proclamation of the grace of the Most High manifest and pledged in Yahawashi. Glad tidings. What is tidings? We look for what is tidings. The word tidings mean. So this is not tithing as in paying your 10%. This is news. Alright? Information. Good information. Happy information. Happy reports. Notification. Alright? That is similar words to tidings. Call it synonyms. Happy news. Glad tidings. news to make you be happy. That is this gospel. And we receive this news to make us feel happy because we were in a position of sorrow through the constant slavery, through the constant captivities that we endured as a nation of people, constantly just being beat down, pressed, oppressed by our enemies. Our Lord Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahawashi, saw that, knowing, because we said in all our afflictions, he was afflicted, right? He saw that, and knowing our position, sent his son to die for our sins, Yahawashi. And he came with this gospel, this glad tidings, this good tidings. Alright? Of the kingdom. The happy news of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, because you have Israelites scattered there, and that happened. This is not Christianity. Christianity do not publish glad tidings. They don't give you no good news. Being a so-called Negro man. This is why now we have something called the woke church, because they, for years, Christianity weren't touching on, because to heal something, you had to go into it. You had to focus on the root for the proper healing. Alright? You had to focus on the boom. If you get a serious cut, you had to focus on it, pay attention to it, nurture it, and then eventually you go heal. Your woman leave you had to focus on it. You know what I'm saying? You hurt, you get hurt, so you might study, you will think about it, you lost it, you will think about it, like, you get a serious cut, you will think about it, you put the necessary ointments on it to make sure it heal, and you focus on it, and then it go heal. And this is what they didn't do with being Christianity as Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native American Indians, because our inception to the Western Hemisphere was not a nice one. From day one when we reach here as a people, when you see the thing, they didn't look at us as people, as humans. But from day one when we came over here to the Western Hemisphere, our receiving over here was better like fucking hell, right? It was hell itself. And they just feed us Christianity without addressing that. Although, and saying you people who suffered, the Heavenly Father. That is good tidings. That is glad tidings that you're hearing. The Heavenly Father wasn't with that. Alright? You hearing now, the Heavenly Father wasn't with all that suffering that the so-called white man inflicted on you. And that he will punish the so-called white man for what he do here. And reading it out of the Bible, that is not good tidings. That is not a gospel. That is the gospel that was Yahawashi, our Lord, was preaching on the earth 2,000 years ago, more than 2,000 years ago, which he gave unto his servants, the prophets, and the prophets now teach the same thing. And this is the gospel that will be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Then, that time, the end going to come in that time. Alright? And that is why we see prophecies happening on a world scale right now. We actually see in this precept that the Lord Yahweh, our God, that is we God. And that is the thing. You people don't understand that That is our power. Alright? He don't belong to none of it. I know it's verse 1, but I'll read. It's Proverbs 21. I'll put it on verse 2. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. It says, "The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, Yahawashi, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will." And we see that because we see kings of this earth living out the words of the Lord. Now, these is men who have power, who could read the Bible, who have power if they had their own free will to say, nah, I used to fulfill this prophecy. I not going to fulfill that prophecy because they're naturally defiant of the Heavenly Father, but they can't do it. Men who naturally defiant of the Lord had to still obey the Lord because the Lord is the King of all kings. Alright? He is the King of all the kings of this earth. And he controls their minds. Okay? So, you're seeing kings like the Russian president, I would say prime minister, but the Russian president, you see, he and all, which is, that might be the man, you know, we hope that the man, Putin, Vladimir, he's the man right now. The invasion of the Ukrainian country, which was a former member of the USSR. You seeing they begin he doing things. He looking like the man who the Lord put in hooks in the jaws of Russia to activate. But that big man, that big boy, he's a world leader. He living out Ezekiel 38 right now, just so. Right before your very eyes. Alright? Seeing Biden still using sanctions. Let me see, we will watch this war. But we know within this war, there needs to come something before this war. If this is the water that reached the peak of the end, because you never know other nations could get involved then. But the economy could crash, which that would be a Yapa thing. Honestly, that would be Yapa. Let me see, because I'm really fed up. You're really just fed up at this fucking pace. Like, better than this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just hoping that the Lord coming back. And it was something better than this. But nothing here really, and truly, it's not good enough. Like the point I reached, like, fuck it, like, Babylon destroyed, the economy crashed. It didn't go and really bother me too much. Because I believe my Lord coming back. Because as we say, he say he coming back. He say that he is coming back, and this is where faith comes in. And the kind of faith we're going to have in them days to come, because we're seeing things. Food prices going up. We've been prophesying about this for years. Alright? For years we've been prophesying about food prices going up. And all these sorts of things. We've been saying that for years. And we're seeing it now. Look how much food prices rising. Like every minute of the day is a food price rise. Every minute you're hearing people saying food price. People in this country, alright, talking about it. Hey, just last night I saw an article, but who put up that way? I believe the president of the Groceries Association in Trinidad and Tobago. We say we need more agricultural men. We need men to do more agriculture in the country because things rising rapido because of this war too. So we what the scripture say, by wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Hey, brothers, we may remain stable. The word stable come from the Hebrew amawana, right? Isaiah 33:6, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So stability comes from the Hebrew amawana, right? And it means firmness, fidelity, steadfastness, steadiness. Wisdom and knowledge going to keep you steady, going to keep you firm. The root height is one, faithfulness. Alright, trusting, faithful, trusty, trustworthiness, faithful, truth. Because truth and faith is similar. And yeah, that is what going on. Keep you stable. Keep that in your mind, man. Don't forget the ministry and leave the ministry. Right now, we in a time right now that despite people feeling all happy go lucky that this C19 crush, the plan crush, but the Edomite man, and also to prove that, because you had the Rothschilds always denying that they are the most powerful nation. You know what proves they are the most powerful nation? When you go on the Balfour Declaration, the name that the land of Israel was conveyed to was a Rothschild. Now there was a lot of other wealthy nations, wealthy men on the earth in 1917. Rothschild wasn't the only wealthy ones, but that is their birthright. That fucking declaration is their birthright to give them the land of Israel for them to perpetrate themselves as Israelites. That is their birthright. So who it was conveyed to? It says, dear Lord Rothschild. So right there, see, they are the there's the most power. They lie a lot. That is Psalms the 58th chapter. Alright? They right now in the fucking boots squeaking right now. We gotta remain stable. We gotta know now is not enough time to leave this ministry, right? And so-called white man fully exposed. He's compromised. He's in the light right now. He's in the light right now. And the light, the darkness hate it. The light hate the light. And the light, just as much as the darkness hate the light supposed to hate the darkness. The darkness is this world. This world is full of darkness, full of evil. Hold on strong. Don't let the cares of this life get your mind. This fucking battle is against your fucking mind. You can't let the cares of this life, certain things you might have, certain things you might lose. You understand? You go through it, you take the pain, you take the grind, and you have to move on. It's about pressing toward the mark. The mark is the kingdom. We can't forget the mark of the prize, of the high calling of Yahawashi HaMashiach. That is the mark. The kingdom of heaven is the mark. This is where we're supposed to be. Not this place right now. This is where the conversation is. This is where our citizenship is. The kingdom of heaven. Alright? Ha Malakwat Ba Shemayim. Alright? Hamalakwat, Bashamayim, kingdom which is in heaven, which is where our Lord is. And he's going to give us his kingdom and bring it on earth for our sakes, brother. We gotta be strong, brother. Strength, strength. Chazak, lab. Chazak, lab. Strength in your mind. Apostle Laracha always told us to pray, and you always told us to pray. You always used to mention pray. I can only pray, and I can pray, but pray, I'm telling you, but it's prayers, but it's prayers, because prayers is very, 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 can't stress it enough. Kneeling down on your knees and showing the Most High, I remember you praying to him, but you could do this work wonders for that. Lord God will take care of you. The Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahawashi, is going to always take care of his men. Believe that. Show faithfulness in that. Show trustworthiness in that. Show stability in that. Stability is faith. And if faithful, you're stable. Because nothing could fucking move you. Like I was telling our brother the other night, Satan cannot fight faith. Belief is everything, right? Belief is every fucking thing. If you're a man in the spirit and in faith, Satan he have no power over you again. He have none. None. Because why? You believe in the man who is greater. The one who greater. You believe in him. How Satan got get in between that? He cannot get in between that. It's too high power for he. Walking like Yahawashi is too high power for Satan. Because if you're walking like Yahawashi, you conquer Satan. Literally, you conquer him. And that is what the apostles of the day was telling us. If you're walking like Yahawashi, you conquer Satan. If you're living like Yahawashi, you conquer Satan. He don't have no power over you anymore, because why? You believe in Yahawashi, you're strong in him. So how? You're stable in him. So how could he get you? He go tempt you. He will come to you. He will do this there, say things there, put thoughts in your head. But at the end of the day, what you going on always revert to, because you believe in it, is Yahawashi. So you go resist the devil. Always. And you will sin. I'm not saying you wouldn't sin. You will sin. But with the scripture say, a just man fall 7 times and rise it up again, you will rise. That is the purpose of serving the Lord, to rise back when you transgress. You have to get up, shake out that fucking, and go again, right, and show the Most High. And that is what the Lord is delighted in. You want to see the Heavenly Father smile? And when you fall in any transgression, in any error, and you say, boy, I go and serve the Lord still, right? You see the Lord will smile, right? Whoa, that man believe in me, boy. And what the Lord does do to men who believe in him, and what he going to do for men who believe in him, is greatly beautify them. And that is the kingdom of heaven. And that is something worth fighting for. And if you don't believe there is something worth fighting for, well, then I don't know what to say, because I believe there is something worth fighting for in this life. Till you're dead, till death, till your blood spill. Because at the end of the day, what the fuck we have, what the fuck we have? We don't have nothing in Babylon the Great, we have nothing. All we have is this truth. That is all we have. We have the brotherhood. That is all we have. We don't have women. We don't have children. We don't have them. They are not for us. We have parents. They're not for us. Some of them might be done with what you're into. Like my parents, I never had no opposition from my parents. When I came into the truth, I came into the truth big, man. I came into the truth when I was 22 years old. But, you know, my parents and me, we good like that. There's some brothers who not so, but still, even though me and my parents good, I don't have them. I have brothers who I believe in the same mind with me, and I have Yahawashi in this world, and that is all I need, because synthetic riches cannot compensate for this truth. To even fucking think that if you had that in your head, then you're mad. Synthetic things in this world cannot make up for the things that we receive in Yahweh. Just the mercies of the Lord surpass anything in this world in a synthetic form. Right? The mercies of the Lord surpass every single thing in this world. And then on top of the Lord's mercies, He gave us this truth. So these are Proverbs 23 and verse 4. It says, labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. It says, will thou set thine eyes upon that which is not, which is wealth, which is riches, which is mammon. That is nothing, boy. Mammon is nothing. But I what Esau have, yeah, mammon, you've got the fatness of the earth, and he flaunts it in your face to present to you a lie to make you transgress. He flaunts mammon in your face. He flaunts it because he knows that is all he have. Only people who know that is all they have this gun. So we have more than that. We have a connection with the power of heaven and earth that is surpassing mammon by a long shot. So hold on to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahawashi, especially now, right? Where the world is about to fucking be destroyed. It's looking like a war could pop off at any time. The economy could crash at any time. Hold on to the Lord. This is the only way out. Don't get weary. Scripture says, let us not be weary in well doing. You can't be weary. And if you're weary, refresh up. What is refreshment, bowels? Being around the brotherhood. Paul the Apostle, I don't say that. He said, refresh my bowels in the Lord. Refreshment. I'm a seer. I'm not seer. I go give me a boost. So be amongst your Achaean. Alright? Okay, if you're by yourself, you're going to be destroyed. 2 is better than 1. Ecclesiastes is the 4th chapter. Right? It says, will thou set thine eyes upon that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. They're gone. Because it was nothing you had. If you get it and it's not ordained by the Lord in righteousness, it will leave. Anything. Even this truth. That some men will come in this thing, crept in on our ways. They weren't ordained by the Lord in righteousness, so they leave. Scripture says, except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashi give the city, the watchman waketh, but in vain. I mean, I will still get it. But I believe I quoted it verbatim. Excuse. Whew. Right, these Psalms 127 says, song of decrease for Solomon, except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashi keep the city, the watchman waketh, but in vain. Alright? So, hey, we have to be sincere in this work and in this ministry about everything and be truthful to yourself. Babylon is about to be destroyed. Now is not the time. Now is not the fucking time. Hold on. Now is not the time. There is never a time, but especially now is not the time to turn your back on Yahawashi. Show that faith in the Lord. Alright? Hold on tight. The maker, which is your husband. The scripture say, for thy maker is thy husband. We have this good news. And what the Apostle Paul saying, earthen vessels. Right? We get this good news in earthen vessels. No girl. 2 Corinthians 4:7 it says, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. See? We get this to glorify the Lord. Because this is heavenly. This is to show how powerful the Heavenly Father is. This truth, this word that we have is directly from heaven. And we get it in this corruptible flesh to show how powerful the Lord is and show that He's dealing with us. This is to glorify the King. Don't be selfish and study everything and put everything on yourself. This is not about us. This is about Yahweh, Hashem Yahawashi, and His glory. And once we glorify Him, He'll glorify us. Alright? And people that's called we fanatics and madmen. Well, fuck it. I'd rather be a fanatic and a madman for my Lord than be mad in Esau world. Fuck you, all you people who in Esau world, you're mad. This truth is the only thing that makes sense. Alright? So, with that, I'll give all praises, all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahawashi, Ba'asham, Rachakodash. Pray. Passover is next week, Wednesday. We have exactly Wednesday night. We have exactly 1 week to Passover. Hey, pray. Because these are serious, these are scary. That will be fucking scary. It does. In the truth for years, and it's still like you. Yeah, it's a solemn assembly. It's like how we keep it. It's our camps don't keep it, so we keep it so. Like them business. Them is clown. Anyways, shalom. Hopefully you've been edified. Until the next time. Say shalom to the elect and stay strong. Hopefully you was edified. Shalom. Hopefully encouragement to hold on a little longer. Alright. Because I didn't have that title, I just was flowing through the Spirit, and I with the Spirit lead. The encouragement to hold on tight. Hold on tight. This is all we have. Shalom.